So that's Jericho Journey on the bass. I'm not a bass player, so there's a couple mix-ups in there. I know I kind of goofed the bowing a bit, and then a little bit of hesitation. But so this is probably one of the more challenging pieces for the bass. We really have to be very articulate, very mindful of all the rests, making sure that if Mr. Bulla writes an eighth note with an eighth rest, that we're making that note really, really short, not to drag our bows through. So we have to make sure it's really, really short. Pretty much everything in this piece has to be short, unless you're playing like a slur or you're playing half notes or whole notes. But if you have accented quarter notes or even staccato dots on your quarter notes, you gotta make sure they're nice and short. So most of it should happen in the lower half of the bow. You have a lot more control, and you don't have to spend so much bow. Just make sure you put plenty of weight and you pull that sound out, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And making sure that you're counting and keeping everything very articulate, right? And then you just keep going for measure 5. So just watch the slurs. Don't get tripped up when you see the eighth note, eighth rest. Just think short and go on. So like measure 3, rest. 2, 3, 2, 3, 1. Right? And it should be down. Rest. Rest. And this is the easy part. Crescendo, up, up. And make sure you really count. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, right? When you get to measure 30, try and set your fourth finger so it's going across and then it's even. That's how you're going to get that D to A. We don't want to do that. It's too much of a slide. So we'll go across and shift on the F sharp from A to G. So stay in third position, go to the D string, and then 4-1, and then shift for the F sharp. Some practice is probably one of the trickiest parts, but you want to work that out. And then from that point on, you just go back to third position. So 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, up, So you can work out those bowings. The top of the second page, actually I probably shouldn't skip it. 32 is up, up. You might as well slur it. Just connect 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, shift, up, up, and then into 34. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, slur across, and slur across, and up, up. Low 1 for D sharp, and then slide back to E. And then you're in your new key. Right? So. Be careful between those B naturals and B flats. So when it's supposed to be flat, use your second finger. When it's natural, go for those fourth fingers. So 42 should be down bow. No, I guess it's up bow. Up, up. And then 50 is when we get to a lot of shifting. So it's back and forth between first position and half position. So you have your E, then half position for D sharp, back to first for B, and open D, C sharp, 4 in first position, open 2 for C natural, B, and then D sharp, low 1 again, so half position, and then back to first position, and then D sharp, low 1. So it's a lot of going back for those D sharps, and it could get kind of cumbersome, so it's going to need a lot of practice. Go slow. 1, 2, half, first, still first, now half, first, half, first, half, first, still first, and then you're out at 56. 56 pretty much stays in first position. So 50 to 56 is going to need some work. Rest, rest, half position, first, half, half, up, up, first, and that last note, just stick it, right, E to E. The last thing, measure 60, start up bow. That one you have to make sure that you go all the way to that B, and when you get to the B, shift to second position so you're set up for the C. So. Right, and keep it nice and short. You don't have to use a big bow. Small bow, and then speed and weight. Alright, so hopefully that gives you some ideas on what to practice. Try and practice slowly, practice carefully, make sure it's accurate, and then it sounds good. So don't let your bow slide through or drag through those rests. Make sure you're observing all your rests. So good luck and happy practicing.